During the destruction of the planet Krypton, a Kryptonian Labrador Retriever comforts fellow infant survivor Kal-El as they head in an escape pod towards Earth. Years later, Krypto and Kal, now known as the famous superheroes, Krypto the Superdog and Superman, live in the city of Metropolis under their dual identities Bark and Clark Kent. Clark is dating Lois Lane, a fellow journalist whom Krypto is jealous of. Thinking that Krypto needs a friend to distract him, Clark heads to an animal shelter to find one for him. A boxer named Ace is trying to escape the shelter, when Krypto stops him. Later, Superman and Krypto spot their archenemy, LexCorp CEO Lex Luthor, reeling in a meteorite strapped with orange kryptonite with a tractor beam, intending to gain superpowers. He is easily defeated as the two are aided by the Justice League. Meanwhile, Lulu, a guinea pig tested by Luthor and sent to the shelter, manages to reel in a piece of kryptonite with her own tractor beam, which gives her superpowers. Unbeknownst to her, everyone else in the shelter also gains superpowers. Ace is now super strong and indestructible. PB, a pot-bellied pig, can change size. Merton, a nearsighted turtle, becomes super fast. And Chip, a squirrel, gains electrokinesis. While at home, Superman and Krypto have an argument when the former plans to propose marriage to Lois. However, Clark is captured by Lulu. Krypto tries to save him, but due to a piece of cheese he ate laced with green kryptonite, he loses his powers. Later, Krypto comes across the shelter pets who agree to help him, with Ace only agreeing after Krypto blackmails him. Meanwhile, Lulu recruits an army of guinea pigs, captures the Justice League, and heads to Stryker's Island to free Luthor. The shelter pets try to stop her, but fail miserably. They regroup in the Hall of Justice where Ace tells a distraught Krypto he used to be the puppy of a family with a toddler. One day, the toddler nearly fell down the stairs when Ace bit her arm and pulled her to safety. Upon seeing the bite marks, the parents assumed Ace attacked her and sent him to the shelter. However, Ace stands by his actions. Encouraged, Krypto leads the pets to LexCorp. While there, a kitten named Whiskers, whose body was augmented by Lulu to create explosives at will, tries to stop them. The pack works together and defeats her before heading to Stryker's Island to try and stop Lulu. At Stryker's Island, the shelter pets confront Lulu, but put themselves in prison cells when she threatens to harm Krypto. Lulu frees Luthor, who betrays her and locks her in his cell. She breaks out easily and decides to end the Justice League and Luthor herself. Krypto gets his powers back, asks his friends to stay out of harm's way and heads to LexCorp. He defeats the guinea pigs while Lulu captures Luthor and launches a rocket from the building. This forces Krypto to choose between the Justice League or Lois, who is in a nearby helicopter. He decides to save Lois while his friends help the League. Enraged, Lulu puts the orange kryptonite in her brain, becoming a giant monster. The Justice League and the pets team up to stop her. Realizing she has become too powerful, Krypto decides to use the Solar Paw Punch, a move that can destroy any supervillain alongside the hero that uses it. The attack removes the kryptonite from Lulu's brain and traps her in a hot dog stand. Krypto accepts his fate, but Ace uses his invulnerability to save him. In the aftermath, Krypto allows Clark to marry Lois, and the shelter pets, minus Lulu, who is kept by Luthor's assistant Mercy Graves, get adopted by the rest of the Justice League. Sometime later, the pets have formed their own superhero team called the League of Super Pets.